Everything changed on the night that was supposed to be Bola's birthday. Instead of celebrating her, her fiancé Peter threw a party for his promotion, and the whole evening everyone praised him while her own father didn't even remember to say happy birthday. Hurt and feeling invisible, Bola walked out and told Peter she was tired of living in his shadow, tired of giving and never being seen. All she wanted was one day that was about her. When she got home, her mother was waiting. Bola broke down, confessing that Peter used to be loving and attentive but had changed completely. She said she wouldn't marry him even if her father forced her. And almost as if summoned, her father entered and told her coldly that if she refused to marry Peter, he would stop funding her foundation. Across town, Azur was with a customer when he received a call from his niece Joy saying his aunt was in the hospital. He rushed there immediately. On her deathbed, his aunt revealed that Joy wasn't her biological child. She had been unable to conceive and arranged with a doctor to get a baby. She warned Azur the doctor would deny everything but begged him to find the girl's real parents. He promised her, and moments later, she took her last breath. At that same hospital, Bola was present through her foundation, which focuses on cervical cancer awareness. Joy spotted her and hugged her tightly, and Azur felt relief seeing someone familiar. Bola explained how her organization teaches early detection and prevention through vaccines. Azur mentioned his aunt started treatment late, and Bola gave him her contact if he needed help. Neither of them said it aloud, but they had known each other long ago. In their first year of university, they clicked instantly. Azur helped her academically, brought her to his aunt's home, and somewhere along the way, their friendship became love. But fate had pulled them apart cruelly. Later that night, Azur called his friend Ray, telling him he had run into Bola. Ray warned him firmly to stay away. Old wounds didn't need reopening, but Azur insisted he needed closure. At the same time, Bola told her mother she had met Azur again. She admitted she gave him her card and wanted to talk to him for closure because he had been her first love. Her mother warned her to be careful. She was still supposed to marry Peter. Meanwhile, Joy had an assignment on preventable diseases, and she chose cervical cancer because her mother died from it. Azur couldn't help her, and Joy reminded him of the woman they met at the hospital, Bola. So he swallowed his hesitation and called her. Bola was on a date with Peter, who showed up late again. Annoyed, she excused herself to take the call. When Azur explained that Joy needed help, Bola immediately agreed. She told Peter it was a friend and, exhausted by his excuses, she asked no more questions. She visited Azur's home the next day. Joy was delighted to see her. Bola explained everything about cervical cancer, screening, symptoms, and the HPV vaccine. Joy asked if she could be taken for the vaccine, and Bola agreed. Afterward, as Azur walked Bola outside, he finally asked why she disappeared 10 years ago. With trembling voice, Bola explained how her father found out about their relationship and pulled her out of school, locked her in the house, took her phone, and after a year, shipped her to the UK. When she arrived, she tried calling him, but his mother told her he had moved on. Azur was shocked. His mother had lied. He told her his own truth, that her father had him arrested for 3 months, and during that time, his mother had a stroke and died alone. Bola broke down apologizing, but Azur, overwhelmed with emotions, asked for space. The next day, Bola took Joy for her vaccine. Outside, Joy convinced Azur to cook his special pasta, and she begged Bola to join them. At his home, while he cooked, Bola checked on him. Apologies turned into reminiscing, and memories turned into unspoken tension. Bola left quickly before they crossed a line. Still, the three of them enjoyed dinner warmly. As Azur walked Bola to the gate afterward, she admitted he hadn't changed. He was still the same gentleman she once loved. Azur asked if she was happy. Unable to answer, Bola broke down crying on his shoulder. But suddenly, Azur stepped away and told her he never wanted to see her again, calling her a disappointment for being engaged while almost kissing him. Bola returned home to find Peter with her parents. Without even consulting her, they had moved the wedding date from next year to next month for business reasons. Bola was too drained to argue, she simply walked away. Her mother followed, confused, but Bola said she didn't want to talk. Meanwhile, Azur told Ray the truth that he only said harsh words because he panicked from almost kissing her. Determined to fulfill his aunt's dying wish, Azur investigated the doctor. She denied everything and threatened him with a lawsuit, but as soon as he left, she called someone. Ray, posing as a patient, returned to her office and recovered the recording device Azur had planted. They listened and discovered she had been working with Bola's father. They followed her to a secret meeting with him. He assured her that as long as she kept quiet, nothing would trace back to him, and warned her he'd destroy her career if anything leaked. The next morning, Azur approached Bola's mother, telling her he believed his niece was connected to their family. She took him home and called her husband. Azur explained the entire story: how his aunt bought a baby, how he was investigating, and how the trail led to them. Bola's father denied everything. Then Bola walked in and froze at the sight of Azur. Her father tried to throw him out, but Azur refused, saying he wouldn't be arrested again. Bola's mother calmly asked how old his niece was. When Azur said 9, she immediately realized something. She asked for the child's birthday. 24 November, he answered. Azur didn't understand why she looked shaken. But Bola did. She burst into tears. Her father's facade finally broke. He confessed that when Bola got pregnant, he locked her up until she gave birth. He told her the baby died and secretly sold the child, believing no man would marry a single mother. Azur was horrified. Joy was his daughter, and he never knew. He stormed out, vowing never to forgive them. He also angrily blamed Bola for not telling him she was pregnant, though she was too shocked to respond. Days later, Bola went to Azur. She tearfully explained that she discovered her pregnancy after falling ill, and her father imprisoned her until she delivered. He lied that the baby died. She mourned her child for years. She had no reason to tell Azur because she believed the baby was gone forever. She begged him not to punish her. Joy was their child, and nothing could change that. What neither of them knew was that Joy had returned from school early and heard everything. At home, Bola's father begged his wife for forgiveness, admitting he destroyed the family in the pursuit of reputation. She forgave him, and he vowed to spend his remaining years making things right. It took time, but Joy slowly accepted that Bola was her mother. Their bond grew strong. Eventually, Azur apologized for his harsh words, confessing he pushed her away because falling in love with her again scared him, especially since she was supposed to marry someone else. When Bola's mother asked to see her, Azur encouraged her to let her parents in. They came, her father apologized sincerely, and Bola forgave him. They met their granddaughter properly at last. With time, Bola and Azur returned fully to each other. Their love rekindled naturally, stronger than before. They began dating again, later got engaged, and Azur was welcomed into the family. Bola's father even offered him a position in one of his companies. Their story, full of pain, secrets, betrayal, healing, and rediscovered love, finally found its way to